Could you tell us a bit about yourselves and what you do?
Yeah. Shall I go first? I'll go first. I'm Natalie, and I'm playing Lily and a few other characters in the play. So I'm an actress, and I'm also a writer and an author. Who's next?
I'm Sarah. Ladies first.
Polite.
I'm Sarah, and I'm Sarah Stephenson, and I'm the assistant director and vocal coach on the production.
And I'm Giles Cooper, and I'm playing Chet, and a lot of other fantastic characters as well.
And what's your favourite part of what you do?
Gentlemen first.
It's when you get to play so many different characters, it's fun putting on different accents and layers and working and having to change so quickly. It's fun. It's a fun element. It's one of the reasons you sort of become an actor, I suppose, and the element of play that we get.
I think that's certainly my favourite bit of it, is that the company is so skilled that nothing's ever dull or boring. There's never a dull moment. Sometimes for good reasons, sometimes not. And everyone's just playing all the time, which is wonderful. You don't always get that, but we certainly have on this company, which is lovely.
Yeah, it's an amazing world that we're inhabiting in terms of period and sort of the 1980s, but also the sort of New York scene. And the writing is just so fantastic. You know, we're working with somebody who is an opera librettist. So the craft and the layers of detail and the way that the play is structured is so fantastic for us all to work with. So I think we're all feeling really safe with that. And as a result, we can take things where we want to go and play around. But there's this wonderful structure underpinning things. It's great. Yeah.
When was the first moment you fell in love with theatre?
I have quite a specific story.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Shall I go for it?
Yeah, go for
okay,
it.
I'll do it. I'll make it short, because you know. Went to a pantomime. Used to go every year with my grandmother. I was 6, I think, at the time. It was Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and little Natalie was just mystified by this pantomime. And so afterwards, we came out of the theatre and went down the side road where what would have been the stage door was, and trotting along, and out of the stage door spilled 7 denim, leather-wearing, fag-smoking, can-holding, swearing dwarves. And I just stood and watched them, and my grandmother realised that I was sort of lagging behind, and she realised, and oh my god, you know, the illusion is over. And I looked up at her, apparently, very profoundly said, I want to do that. And she said, what, be a dwarf? And I said, no, I want to trick people. And that was my first realisation of what they had done and the beauty of what they'd done, and I wanted to be able to do that. Be that.
I can't. I don't know. I mean, first time I got a compliment, I suppose. No, I did a school play, and a teacher who I loved very much and admired said to me afterwards, he said, that was great, so you're going to do that for a profession? Is that what you're going to be, an actor? And up until that point I didn't even know you could do it as an actor. It was like, yes. That was that really.
I'm afraid I was very young, and my next door neighbour, I grew up in a wonderful place in Hampshire with lots of artists and lots of musicians, and I just thought that's how everyone lived. I thought this was it, and I only realised in later life not everyone sort of grew up with that. But my next door neighbour, it was in the 1970s, a long time ago, but my next door neighbour was a drama teacher. So my mum would bundle me next door to this wonderful woman called Audrey, who used to chain smoke through my acting lessons, and the rest is history. I'm still here, so yes.
This explains a lot.
I know.
No empathy.
You can cut.
No,
Yeah. What advice would you give your younger selves?
Don't do it.
Oh,
No,
Charlie.
no.
Yeah, that.
I'd just say to thine own self be true. You know, just be authentic, be the real you in this industry. It's very easy to become sort of fake, and actually you've really got to be true to yourself and why you're in it.
Yeah, don't care too much what everyone thinks about you because, God, I waste so much time on that roundabout when you're younger.
I think, I think definitely, for me, I would tell myself to take things slightly less seriously. Just have a bit more fun with things, because actually what you're doing is really fun, and the world around you is really fun, and sometimes you can get very, one can get very bogged down with stuff and take things very seriously, and actually everyone who's an actor is very silly, actually, and very playful, and it's quite a nice quality to keep.
Finally, if your lives were musicals, what would the grand finale number be?
Always look on the bright
Shall I
side.
go?
You go. Yeah.
Well, there's a wonderful musical called Next to Normal, who has a fantastic female protagonist with a complex series of sort of medical disorders and bipolar disorder. And there's a wonderful song where she leaves her husband called So Anyway. And I just think it's one of the greatest stories of a middle-aged, middle-class woman with a complex sort of personal life, with lots of truth and humanity being put on the stage. And that's why I love it.
Wowzers.
There you go.
Oh God, I don't know. Anything from Cabaret, probably. That's my favourite musical. Yeah, why not?
Berlin.
Yeah, maybe this time. Yeah, like that. It's good.
You know what? I've always said this about my funeral, that I don't want a final song, I just want rapturous applause. Will that do?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Nope.
Good.
We'll do it.
Clapping myself.
They're going to edit that out.
Great.
It's fine.
It's fine.
She's not playing anymore.
Yeah, she's
Hours ago.
She's stopped
Hours
exactly.
ago.
She's just going through the motions. That's all.